Harley-Davidson CapeTown. So I am in CapeTown, South Africa, at the Harley-Davidson dealership, picking up a Pan America that I get to drive for the weekend. I am so excited. I just can't stand it. Look at how beautiful this dealership is. It is incredible. I just cannot wait. This is Misha. She's helping me with my rental. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sure it fits. It's light.
She's not excited at all.
I need a side tire. Really tight. Yay, it fits. I'm very happy to report my GoPro fit on the front of the helmet, so I'll be able to take you along on the ride. Now let's go collect the bike. I rented a 2021 Harley-Davidson Pan America. It is the standard edition. It does not have the adapted ride height. Fortunately, I will be able to climb on because we can lower the seat 1 inch and I will be fine. It is just an absolutely gorgeous bike. It has 5 different modes. I can't wait to try it. Jean is going to come out and explain the bike to me before I ride off.
So you just twist that key and then it releases the back end like this. And then this seat has two side height settings. So now I've lowered it.
Nice.
Right? So and then
and that has a little trunk in the back.
Now it's lowered.
Thank you.
And then you just remember to take the key out with you, and then so the key stays in your pocket. You don't need the key with the bike. It picks it up automatically. It switches off automatically. Obviously, the security system I'm referring to now. So
it's a fob.
Yeah. So now your other seat's lowered. So when you're at the bike, have you ridden adventure bikes before?
I've ridden this bike at 2 of the demo days, and I own a BMW 800 GS.
The best way to get on these bikes is like this. You don't have to swing leg. We pass those horse days. You just literally get onto the side like this. The bike will not fall over, and you're on the bike, and then sit, and then just pick it up straight, and then there you go. So you'll see with this seat that I've lowered for you. I mean, again, I'm tippy-toe, but it's just much easier for me to reach the ground now. So it is a little bit tricky to get the side stand out. So I always say to people, just use your heel and then just flick it out. Because if you're gonna look for it and you're not gonna find it. Like I'm like, where is it? Like my heel just works the best, and it just flicks out. And then you just put the bike down, and again I can just get it off like that. And that's basically the best way to get on and off. So when you obviously get to the bike, there's a little button over here. So obviously the keys in my pocket or my jacket or whatever, I just twist that little lever like that. The screen will come on and then all the lights flicker up. So now it's activated the bike. So it's telling the bike, yeah, I'm ready to go. And then I just press that little button. You don't have to hold it. You just press it. That's it. So after you're done riding, out to neutral or whatever, you just take that little lever and you just switch it off again. And then when I walk away, the bike's going to go, in the old days, usually the siren goes to a blip blip. It doesn't do it anymore. They took those sirens out, so it's an extra feature now. It's very different from a traditional Harley where the indicators on your left and your right. On these models, it's all one. So like a normal Japanese bike, not for that for whatever reason, which it isn't. But so indicator on the left, on the right, self-cancelling. It will switch itself off after you make the turn. But if it doesn't, and you just let's say you change lanes. I mean, you just press the button and again it cancels the indicator. Otherwise, it will just keep on hovering. This all is to control basically your music system, but you will not use that because you only
Yeah.
use it when you have an integrated helmet. So the
The
most
modes.
So most thing is the modes. So there's 4 buttons that's really important here. It's that button to switch it on and off. It's your mode button on your fingertip there.
To put it in sport mode.
Yeah, it is your trip meter. If you wanna, also that doubles up as a flashing unit. If you wanna flash someone or whatever, that's really important. And then obviously your indicator, to turn. If you wanna use a hooter, you can use a hooter, but no one really cares about a hooter. So the fuel cap also opens with the key. That's the only thing that really requires a key for. You just twist it in, turn it. It will not pull out, so you can't lose it. You just close it again, take the key out, and then just put the key back into your pocket.
At the petrol station, what kind of local? Just unleaded?
So you have 2 types of fuel here: diesel and petrol. So just
Okay.
petrol. And that's really it. So your clutch, your brake. The motor does give a bit of heat off because it's a liquid cooled motor. So you'll see where the fan is situated. When you're riding, especially on a long road and on a hot day, like now it wouldn't really be a problem. But normally on a really hot day and you're stuck in traffic, like we would cut through the lines because we know the roads very well. But if you're a little bit unsure and you'd rather be patient and wait your turn, the electric fan does give off a lot of heat. So you'll feel that heat blowing on your leg. It's not unbearable heat. It's actually nice right now because it just warms you up a little bit. But in the summertime, so guys like, oof, it gets a little bit hot.
Here they come, my riding companions. Woohoo! Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. I am so excited. So I am riding with the free chapter, CapeTown, South Africa. I love Harley-Davidson. I hope you enjoy riding along with us today. We are leaving Camps Bay. It's a suburb of CapeTown, South Africa, and we are going to be riding along the coast. We are headed towards the Wales route. In this video, you're going to see some incredible views. This is my first trip to South Africa, but it certainly will not be my last. Thank you so much, Sandra, for inviting me to come on this incredible journey and giving me the opportunity to ride with Michael and Sean this weekend. It really is a gift, and I appreciate it. Now let's ride. So you'll notice there's several things that are different about riding in South Africa than in the United States. One thing is this zigzag line. It warns you that there is a pedestrian crossing ahead. Also, you have to stay on the left-hand side of the road. I thought it would take longer to get used to, but surprisingly, I got the hang of it pretty quickly. This is an incredibly beautiful and vibrant part of the world. It is a developing nation, so there are lots of challenges, and we spent a lot of time on this trip learning as much as we could about South Africa. One thing that I had to learn quickly were the rules of the road. Now, in South Africa, they have different terminology, different street signs, different markers on the road. So I had to pay attention and learn quickly. vehicle trunks are called boots. So you would put something in the boot of your car. If you need something from the glove box of your car, you go into the cubby. The wildlife that you encounter on the road is also very different. You will come across baboons, toads, and ostrich, to name a few. The U.S. Embassy is located right next door to South Africa's largest prison. Yes, you heard that right next door. You need to make sure that you obey the robots, and I'm not talking about R2-D2, I'm talking about the traffic lights. That's what they're called here, robots. The weather is also something that you need to really watch out for here because it is located on a peninsula in the Cape where the Indian Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean meet. There is some wicked weather that can blow up from time to time, but we are really fortunate today. While we're riding along this beautiful coast, if you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. I'm just getting started on this channel and I'd like to bring you along on the journey. One thing I did learn about robots in South Africa, it really depends on where you are, on whether or not you're going to be yielding, stopping, or just blowing through them. And most passing is done on the left-hand side of the vehicle. Motorcycles are allowed to split lanes as well as filter. Don't forget your helmet. They are absolutely required. I'm still not sure what this X is for. I think it indicates where there is actually an intersection with no stop signs, no yield signs, and you just have to pay attention. I can see there's another pedestrian crossing coming. See, there it is. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be sharing my motorcycle trip from South Africa with you. So please, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and you'll be notified when I release a new video. My friends and I had some really cool experiences while we were here, and I look forward to sharing those with you. My name's Jordan, and I believe in gear shifting gratitude. Thanks so much for coming along on the ride. I hope you enjoyed it.